I know. I don't trust the things going on in this house. These dogs, their paws, all the things. I just don't trust it. So
It'd be loud randomly.
yeah, exactly. Out of the blue. Cause Amina just, Everett may come in and he makes so much noise. He's like a bull in a china shop. Hello, I'm busy. But the good thing now that Judah's gone, I'm gonna move all of this stuff upstairs to her room. So it'll be I can actually close the door and then life can go on around me and I don't have to worry about it. So I am looking forward to that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I need Pablo to come and do her light. I forgot. Shit. Okay.
Obsessed with Pablo. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shades of Sanity. I'm Em,
And I'm Rell.
and we're here on a Friday morning. This is the first morning we've done a recording, right?
Yes, it is.
I still have pajamas on the bottom half. I hope you're good.
But your top is so cute. I love a holy top. Like
There's
PS.
in the back. Devin was like, "Your shirt has holes." I was like, "Are you my 97-year-old grandfather?" Really? That was the joke you went with, Megay? You're a writer. That's all you got? Like, come on now.
Not you came for his occupation.
That's
I
like that's
love it.
you got those jeans half off. Like that's what that's giving. Like
He's like the what is it? Is it the progressive commercial? Like when the guy coaches people on how not to be their parents?
he needs that coach. He needs that coach immediately. All right, really, really, really quick. Let me go over a quick disclaimer with y'all. So, as we know by now, I'm a real therapist, but this podcast, not therapy. Think more of it as insight, inspiration, hee hee ha ha's, and maybe a little therapeutic relief, right?
Right.
But nothing said here should be taken as personal, medical, or mental health advice. If
Ever.
you're looking for that, please go find a licensed professional near you. We love you so much. We're just here for the giggles. The end.
That's it.
That's it. All right, so tell me about this kitchen. Where we at? Where we at with this kitchen?
So here's the part that the people don't tell you about when you get a brand new kitchen and you add a half bath, which I'm so excited about. You got to put that shit back. Like you and I am a little bit like this much of a food hoarder. So and I've never had food
Don't forget
insecurity.
to tell 'em about the seasonings.
I legit. So I had two pantries and I had seasonings in my kitchen. There are seasonings everywhere. And I just said to myself, I said self, and myself said, yeah, girl. And I said, we are getting rid of this shit. Like we just have to get rid of it. But this is an opportunity. I've been going through what was in the pantry, and my daughter, the little one, because she don't know me that well, um, I had cans of food from like 2017.
So it's in a can. It's
It's
fine.
right, it's in a can. And so what happens if it gets pushed back? I just don't use all of it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the process of putting everything back. It's a mother and a father and really a large bitch. Like I am hating my life, but it will be good. It will be fine. And it is forcing the purge because I've been wanting to purge for a while. So mama's getting a dumpster and the things are going in the dumpster. So
It's a lot. I mean, I generally love a project like that. I really do. But I just helped my mom do her craft room. And listening to what you're doing, I'm going, nope, I'm tired. No, I'm tired because that was 2 weeks ago. I'm still not recovered, and I usually love a project, but there's something about like having to take everything and start from scratch that you're like, no. How bad do I want to cook? Like, realistically,
right. I really don't. I don't like cooking to begin with.
I was
So
gonna say my favorite story of all time for you is when we were like years ago walking, and you were like, and I have all these seasonings, and I have all these things, and I got this, and I got that, but I don't cook though.
correct.
She was, but I keep buying the seasoning. I was like,
Cuz I'm unhinged. Like there's something wrong with me. I am a fanatic about a seasoning. Like, ooh, a little cilantro lime. Come here. Let me have that.
I'm obsessed with you.
Chicken, pork, and even seafood will take on whatever you want it to, but yet the thought of cooking, I'm like, yeah, no. I also have a deep freezer, a standing freezer. It's packed to the brim. Packed to the brim. And I'm gonna also give another little disclaimer. Y'all judge your mama. I'm being honest. I used to buy food stamps. And so when I bought food stamps, then I felt like I had free money, right? Because it's 50 cents on a dollar. So I
Yeah.
was buying everything. And also, I'm a mom of 4. We were a family of 6. So I did cook at one time, and I still have not mastered how to cook for just me and the little one. So I still cook like I'm cooking for a family of 6. And that was food for tonight. And then I needed leftovers. So I cooked for an army.
I was gonna say my mom does the same thing, except for she doesn't cook at all now. She's like, I did that for years. I'm done.
I am your mom. Like,
And
that's
my
it.
mom and my dad's like, I just built you this beautiful kitchen. She goes, and it gonna stay beautiful because I don't want to cook in it. I'm good with scrambled eggs. Like,
I don't even want to do that. But now that I have, you know what? Now my stove is next to, because I had no counters before. I had no counters, I had no cabinets. Like, your girl, I don't know how I raised a family in
I
here.
was
They're
like, I don't know how
cooking
you made that
feral.
work. I'm proud of you. I don't know how you made
Thank
that
you. And one bathroom. We had one bathroom. So
work.
I don't know how we made it in here, but we did. And now it's just two and a half of us in here because Judah comes home from college. And I'm like, this house isn't big enough. I raised 4 children in here, and yet one and a half kid. And I'm like, I don't know why everything is, but I can't wait to show you because I have mirrored backsplash. Like, I have mirrored tiles. Oh, yeah. Get into it.
Okay, we see you. We see you.
Yeah.
What was that
I'm
color
on Amazon.
you picked? What was the color you picked? I can't remember.
Oh,
We,
it was Amazon moss green.
yeah, I'm so excited with the mirrored backsplash. We
Yes,
ready?
yes,
We
little up
ready?
down. And I'm looking on marketplace because I need a large. I saw this home decor, this tour of a home or something, and she had a huge like a armoire or something, and she painted it a really splashy color, so it was huge, but she used it as storage. So I have a wall that can fit on perfectly. So I'm looking for some big hunk of uh wood for storage that I'm going to paint, and mama's gonna buy a paint gun.
Oh, I'm obsessed with you. I'm on the hunt now. I love me a big Facebook Marketplace purchase.
Right,
I
but I'm
won't
like,
by myself because I've seen too much true crime. I'm not sure what Devin's gonna do for me, but I guess two is better than one.
yeah, I'm going by myself because I'm crazy that way. Like, but I remember the story that you told me when you had to like walk in that creepy house to deliver food, and I was like,
No.
I know I couldn't have done it. Like, I'm just gonna leave them here.
I was literally talking about that something like that with someone yesterday, when I used to be a mail carrier. Like, because I have mastered the like wave, but I ain't gonna stand in the chat. You want to come have a conversation? I'm busy. I got
Right, I gotta get this route done.
wave. I've mastered the princess wave. And when I was delivering packages, the way I would keep my eyes trained on the ground, I put my foot on the bottom step of their stairs, and it was the step and slide with your Amazon.
I like it.
I ain't looking in no windows, no
Right.
business. I'm sorry you got somebody chained up in there. I
Right.
didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. I don't know nothing. Actually, I'm blind in both eyes. Like, I don't know why they let me drive this truck. Like, it's none of my business. You weren't gonna get me.
Listen, we were watching the what is it? Trainwreck on Netflix about the boy in the balloon, like the Henny family. And so the neighbor, they're interviewing the neighbor, and the neighbor is like, I can't believe this happened. They were a good family. And he goes, and that'd be your ass outside. And I was cackling because it would be. I'm out here giving the blow by blow. You know what? I always knew those people were a little strange because they used to be here. Like, that would be me. I am in the business. So
No. I think my second or first week on the mill route, I drove up to somebody's house, and I swear to you on my mother, and you know how much I love my mother.
yes,
There was an old man outside in his tidy whities, nothing else, laying in the grass, picking in the grass. 2 days I was on the job. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. It was everything after that was none of my business. None of my business.
that is hilarious. One. But I want to tell you about how nosy my grandmother is. So my grandmother used to come over. Helped me raise my kids. My grandma was over here 12 hours a day. But baby, my grandma knew things going on in the neighborhood that I did not know. She knew that my neighbor had kicked out his baby mama and moved in the new baby mama.
Was
I
she
had no idea.
one of those like the grandmas who could be like, "Oh, honey, what's up with that?" Like, would she just get all the tea from everybody, or was she just listening and she heard it all?
I don't know if it's her I have no idea, but she would know these things. And she was like, I saw it. So she comes by. My dad takes her out for rides every week. And so I was gone. So she came like, where you at? And I wasn't here. So she goes, what happened to the window across the street? Huh? Grandma, what? I don't know. What are you talking about in the brown house? Like with the
Yeah,
Latinos? Like, what are you talking about? No. And she got upset with me. And how you live here and you don't know, Grandma? I don't have a clue. I promise you, I didn't even notice. I don't look in people's, and it was the second floor, and the windows. When I came back, I was like, oh yeah, like that is so on and so forth. I had no idea. Why did my grandmother in a
because
car?
she's incredible. Here's the
I
thing.
got the tea for her though, so I did give it to her.
I don't even know who lives in this building. I couldn't tell you one person's name. Devin's favorite game is people will occasionally introduce themselves to me, and I go, okay, nice to meet you. I go in, he closed the door. He goes, what was their name? And I go, I don't know. I don't know. And he just dies laughing because it's gone, and it's not because I don't like them or I don't like
Right.
people. I love the people. I just can't. I don't know. I just,
I
it's gone.
Names are my thing. So and then I'll repeat it back a couple of times. Like, so all of my waiters, waitresses, and I'm like, what's your name? And then so when I call them, hey, like Kevin, what's going on? Like, come on, yeah, can I? And now I'm in full on conversation. You see me like, and
Everybody.
can't help it. It's
No,
genetic. So yeah,
it's
that's the
not
thing.
over here. It's gone. But then someone can tell me something in session 37 months ago. And
Absolutely.
I'm like, what happened with so and so and their sister? And they're up there. She was wearing that red dress. That I have forever.
Yeah.
People's names who live next to me, apparently none of my business.
Well, who really needs to know that? Hey neighbor, like, hey,
Kevin's
how you doing?
it's out
Yeah,
there.
that's it.
My favorite line is always, I'm busy. I don't know. I'm busy.
Love that.
And he
Yeah.
goes, no, you're not. I'm like,
Don't
that's
I
rude.
am busy. Like, don't you start it, sir.
Don't tell people that. How dare you?
Exactly.
Okay, so I am needing you as a medical provider, even though you're not a medical provider. I need to know, is this 30 or am I dying? Because this arm hurts. I keep checking it for a bruise. It hurts so bad, like I got a shot. Remember I had to get that tetanus shot because
Yes.
me at the nail salon? It feels like that times two, but they ain't nothing happened to his arm. I
Oh.
was like, Devin, did you pinch me? And he was like, no. And I was like, tell me. He's like,
Right.
you have a mark. I was like, no, I wouldn't. He was like, I don't know what's happening. I feel double insulted. And I was like, you should. But I am aching and breaking. My knees, my jaw. What is happening?
I have no idea because for me 30 wasn't it, but 45 has been something a little different.
I'm
45
trying
has
to
been
get
something a
to
little
32
different.
here. I'm just trying to get to 32, and they trying to take me out right before.
You
We have
know what?
plans. I gotta make it to the September 2nd. Like,
I am gonna blame it on the big beautiful bill. I don't know. Like, I think it's just they're just trying to take us out,
well,
Em. I think that's what's happening now that I think about it. Like, I didn't feel
I'm
this way, last year. You know what I mean? So I think it's the big beautiful bill. I think that's what's happening.
obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you. Okay, so I had a thought,
Okay,
and the thought was the internet needs us.
for sure.
Yes. So I went on the Reddit. I actually downloaded the app, and I haven't ever done that.
Ooh.
And I found us something, and I'm gonna read it to you, and we gonna give this person advice, even though they probably don't listen to our podcast, but maybe they do. How hype would somebody be if they were like, "I wrote that"? That would
I know. I would die. I would love it. I
oh my.
would love it.
So this is what we got. The title says, "My boyfriend called me selfish for wanting him to leave his boys' night early due to me grieving. Where do I go from here?" Mhm.
Well, what was she grieving? Number one.
You about to find out. So it says, Where do we start here? Have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 4 years. Our relationship has been very good for the most part. Some fights here and there, but nothing worth noting. I got a call from my brother telling me my mom had passed away last Friday. Growing up, I was never super close with her. We usually fought, but over the last 5 years, the relationship has improved tremendously. We text throughout the week, and every Sunday, I would go on a four to 5 hour drives with her on speaker to keep me company, talking about anything and everything under the sun. She became one of my closest friends. For context, my boyfriend does know how close we have gotten and even joined me on some of those drives. Now is the problem. My boyfriend has a fairly close group of friends that he keeps up with, usually gaming with them throughout the week. I hate that, but that's my personal preference. Grow up. Sorry. Then once a month, him and his friends will hang out and drink. He lets me know a few days prior that he would be hanging out with them that Friday. When I got the news, I immediately called him, breaking down, telling him that I didn't know what to do and that I knew I needed to be with him tonight. He went from consoling me to saying, I let you know a few days ago I had plans with my friends. I only get to see them once a month. I told him I understood. No, I do not understand. But
Right.
really needed him. I'm sure they would reschedule, to which he said they definitely wouldn't be able to as they all have their own responsibilities. After some more going back and forth, I gave in and said I would be okay with him going as long as he left early since he leaves at 7. And I said I would like for him to come back by 11. He agreed. We're going to talk about that in a second too. I spent the night going through text with her, photos, everything I could to distract myself. Eventually, 10 p.m. rolls around. I text my boyfriend, we'll be leaving in an hour, to which he responds, you told me 12, so I'll be leaving then. I hate this man, and I also lost my place. He didn't respond after that and came home at 12. I asked him why he didn't reply and why he didn't just come back an hour earlier. He immediately got upset with me, telling me I was being selfish for ruining his night with his friends. Him spending an extra hour there means nothing since he still left early, and I would be fine since I didn't spend my childhood with her anyways. I can't even read anymore. I don't even fucking care. They still can, like, about the rest of the words because I've heard enough. Like, the fight continued. She was selfish. Thoughts, because I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, all the red flags. And this tells me that I think that he was trash from begin. Like, I know he showed signs and red flags, and this is the problem when you ignore a whole bunch of red flags. Because,
Mm.
girl, he didn't just show up and was like, oh, you're selfish because I only get to play with my boys, my friends, for once a month. Absolutely the fuck not. How about that? Like, absolutely the fuck not. But also, like, girl, and why are you having conversation with him about it? Like, I really, it would have been over. What? It'd have been
That's
over.
me. Like, I feel like, honey, baby, sweetheart, you missed something. You
Yes,
missed it because this man's didn't go from zero to. I
exactly.
don't even think, like, I know if my mom died,
Right.
I wouldn't have to say a word to this man.
Right.
He would just come home. I wouldn't have
Right.
to ask, he'd be there.
Right.
Like, that is a wild thing. And then the fact that you did, and he was like, I gotta go drink with my boys.
Listen, like you said, and not even that. So my son had gotten was really, really sick at the time. And he had been with me that night where I was pleading out loud to God, please save my kid. So the next day he had to go to work or whatever. And like when the doctor called and I called him, and he's like, you need me? Yes, I need you. And he was on his way and he was there. And really, when he came, I kind of was just looking at him like I didn't even have anything really to report. But he
Nope.
came to
You
see
just
about
leave
me.
it there because that's what you do for the people you care about.
And I want to tell you that he is the most unemotional man that I've ever met in my life. Like, I was
Hey,
shocked that he even had that bone in him, but that's what I'm saying. So when it's really this simple, when they want to, they will. Period.
yeah, it's giving that for sure. And I just feel like too, and I said we'd circle back to it, which is why I am right now. When she was like, "Well, we negotiated an hour earlier, and then I had to follow up." Baby, why are
No,
you picking him?
no.
That tells me right there you missed red flags because you're not even realizing that you're parenting him.
Exactly.
Like,
And listen, I'll be honest, most men
you've done
want
it.
to be
Everybody's
mothers.
everybody's had those, but this is Rell and M telling you, ain't no more. Goodbye.
Listen, I absolutely not. And let me ask you this: where your girlfriends at? Because there is no way
Oh my God.
that you'd call me or I would call you and tell, and like I had to initiate and I had to negotiate. I'd have been over there packing bags, like, all right, so you keeping this of his or not? Like, I'd have just been there with
Mhm.
the black bags. We're not doing this.
Like, you deserve this one. This one's you.
Like, absolutely.
You earned that. You keep those Nikes.
Are you kidding me? Like, and if we live together, like I'm moving out and I'm putting old shrimp shells inside of the curtain rod so it'll start to stink and he'll never know what the hell it is.
Oh my God, what movie or book was that? But it was something, and it
It was
was.
the Real Housewives of, like, no, it was Basketball Wives or something, and they pranked someone's room, but they put like fish bones in somewhere that they would never know. And I was like, genius.
There's a book I read that did that too, and I was like, so good.
Genius. So those are that's the type of behavior and that's the type of time I would have absolutely been on. Like, who you what? Like, no, get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm gonna say to somebody, well, you weren't even that close to her when your childhood. Excuse you?
Excuse you. Like, that is really
It's like
legitimately
such delusional gaslighting behavior. Like, we aren't even playing with someone who's kind of ready. And I did read the rest when I was less angry, and it was talking about how like they've been cold and like they're just trying to figure and like he'd been cold to her. So he didn't even say this stupid shit, come down and be like, wow, that was a terrible thing to say, and try to backpedal and apologize, which even then I don't know how much you can apologize. Because some things you can't take back.
right. Absolutely. And
Like,
she's young. She's young. She's definitely in her 20s.
they
She's
are
definitely in
25
her
and
20s
27. And he's
because
if she's 25, he's 27.
yeah, and uh-huh, and no, and no. And here's the thing, somebody will marry him. And I
Ugh.
could see her marrying him. I could
But
see her
they're
because when
so
we're young, we just and that's why she's out here looking for and asking like, am I the asshole? Because
yeah.
she doesn't have that in herself. And now she ain't got her mama. Because, baby, there's a lot of things about JD Evans, honey. And baby, she'd have told me he ain't it and he ain't never gonna be it. Like, she will, mm-mm.
Because my thing is like, is there truth in the reality that like people can change that ever loving thing? For sure. Yes, people can be different than they are currently, but they have to show the effort and the action that they're in the process of doing that. You cannot sit around and wait for people hoping that they might want to change. I genuinely feel like change only comes when people are uncomfortable. So if you sit there and accept that behavior, he ain't gonna change. You
Here's
have
the
to
other part.
like walk and actually walk.
Absolutely. But here's the other thing, and this is really the part. He's never gonna change for her. See, he's already put her in a box. And that's the thing that women don't understand. We sit here and we go, oh, but if I do, and if I say, and if I walk away, and all this other stuff, baby, listen, let me tell you something. He's not going to change for you.
Yeah.
Whatever box he put you in, that's where you are. And he's not going to take you out of that box. Therefore, you can hang yourself every which way to Sunday trying to please him. And it is never going to work. He is going to meet you with that same energy. And he could meet another woman after y'all break up and give her everything that you wanted him to give you. But I promise you, if you had stayed any longer, he still was never going to give it to you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that
That's
you
the
really
thing.
do have to know.
Well, that's the thing is like when you walk away, you can't be walking away and like you coming? Where you at? Like you just gotta be able to go and know
Yes,
that whatever is meant for you is not gonna miss you.
that part. That part. And there is a lot. I'm glad we're having this conversation because there's a lot of talk about men whose light just comes on, like they're like cabs. They look around, they scan the room and go, you'll do. And they marry whoever they think, like she'll do. They're not in love with you. There might be someone that got away or that they're thinking about or whatever the case may be. And that's who they really want to be with, but they'll settle for you. And women, unfortunately, we put a lot of emphasis, society makes us put a lot of emphasis on being married and being chosen. Oh, look, he picked me and this wedding and so on and so forth.
Not this fucking girl. Not this
Okay.
girl. Not this girl.
Okay.
Rell is so proud of me that I'm not married yet. So proud.
Yeah, listen, I love and I love marriage. I was married. I would get married again, although I don't need to. Because I'm just as committed in this relationship. And I think that's the thing. I know your relationship is solid and no piece of paper is going to change your
Yeah,
relationship. You
yeah.
guys are super
But I do
solid.
think people get so confused by that paper that they're like, oh, she's stuck, he's stuck, they're not going anywhere. And that was the thing for me. My relationship has been so lovely for so many years, as you know.
Yes.
But when we got together, and even a few years in, I was going to make decisions for my life for me. I
Yes.
had goals to reach, I had things I wanted
Yes.
to do, and he was going to be by my side for that. But once you are married, it feels like in my belief that you do start thinking as a we more than as a me.
Absolutely. And that's the thing that women, I think that that's the pitfall for women because when I got married, and that's being younger, when I was younger and got married, it was all about we. It was, and I was, I am a reformed pick me. Like I'll be honest and I will say it. So it was all about us and what I sacrificed. And if I'm honest, like I put all my money on one horse. I put all my eggs in the basket. This family is going to take care of me, and that's going to be it. And when the family did not take care of me the way that I thought that it would, I was devastated. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah. Because you gave every part, all of you became them. And when they pulled back, you were left feeling, I'm going to assume, very, very raw and vulnerable and lonely.
I don't, if I'm even processing, I don't even know. I just went, ooh, right? Because in my
Mm.
situation, they looked at me like, and I did X, Y, and Z. And what did you do? I was shocked and appalled. Really, that's what happened. I said, "Oh, baby, mouth
Uh,
aghast, pearls clutched, honey. I didn't know what to do with myself." I said, "Oh," and baby, I have to show the people because I don't like for you. I don't like for you to mishandle me. See, don't mishandle me because I don't start no fight, baby. I don't start no fight. You understand? I don't do it. I play in my sandbox. But the minute you come down here tossing sand in my sand.
mm-hmm.
Cause I'm a scorch the earther. That's who I am, baby. I'm gonna burn
Little,
all this shit
that
down.
angry little man. He said, "You here for me? What's
That's
up?"
it. That is it. He said, "Oh, he said you came to tussle. Come on in
He said, "I got time today. I got time
every day." I let the people know you got listen, wrong day, but right bitch. I'm with the shits. Like that's it. And whatever you want to do, I want to do 10 times as much. You understand? So I
today."
always have to walk that back. So when that happened, I said,
Yeah.
heard you and watch this.
But I feel like they all thought that you were going to sit down and just be like, okay.
Yes. Yes, for sure. And here's the best part. And I can't wait until those twins come so that you can so you can see yourself in them. My Judy is like that. Judah's like, oh, what is it you want to do? Bet. And Judah's ready for whatever. And so
Yeah.
even in my raising her,
Not my mom.
listen. And so even
No,
yeah,
that little one might be like, none of my business. But Judah,
right. Jolie's like, who cares? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't got time.
she's
But
like, I could be
Judah,
worrying about this bullshit.
yeah, but Judah, she is balls to the wall. She's like, catch me if you can. So me and her, baby, I told you I was in here singing Negro spirituals, trying not to kill that kid. You understand? Just, just rocking back and forth.
That was my poor mom with me. Run for her damn money. But overall, I have two things to say.
Yep,
One, girl, run as fast as you can. I
please.
also feel like this is happening, whether it's spiritual, however we want to take it, like somebody out there with you, whether it's mom or an entity or the universe is saying, baby girl,
Right,
run,
right,
he ain't for
right.
you. Second, we didn't talk twins on this podcast, so I just want to clarify for the
Oh,
people because those rumors be funny. The girl is not pregnant.
no.
However, she very much would like to be pregnant at some point. And I should I just tell the story? I feel like I should just tell the story.
Yeah, why not?
I think we talked about it last week. I don't ever remember my dreams. Like not a for me.
Right.
I was having like a week where 3 or 4 times in a row that same week, um, I kept dreaming, and it was just Devin and I standing in front of two bassinets. And I would wake up and remember it, and I didn't say anything. I didn't tell Devin, and Devin always remembers his dreams, so he's always like, "What did you dream about?" And I'm like, I don't know. And that was just it's always what I've said, and that's what I said during this moment because I just like wasn't ready to share it yet. And then like a couple days after that, I went to my massage therapist who can, kind of see stuff. She be seeing things. So I was like laying on my back first, and then I flipped over right after I'd had these dreams, and she goes, "Weird question. Do twins run in your family?" And I was like, full body chills. I was like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why. And she goes, I don't know. I keep getting this vision of just like two little kids. So that's all Rell needed. She's waiting for there to be two babies. So every time she's just manifesting it now. She's not if you have or when. She's like, we have these twins. Like, so
Yeah.
when she says that, I will let the world know when there's actually growing inside of me. Yeah. Currently, though, just a bagel Devin made me for breakfast. The end.
Yeah, but I know they're coming, so I'm just, I am anticipating their wonderful arrival. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna bring in my list of all the baby names that I love that Devin does not. We're gonna talk about them.
Okay. I love it. Well, this way he gets one, you get one, so it works.
Unless he picks a bad one, then you don't get one. So we gotta go pick us a ugly ass name.
Then I know. I was just watching this woman. She had triplets, and she's like, "How I tell them apart?" But she's like, "I don't dare. They're identical, and they are." She was like, "I don't dare try to figure out which one it is, like singularly. She has to have them together, and one of them is all their toenail is always painted." I know, and they're like Hendrix, Lennox, and like Onyx, I think. So cute, but they are scrumptious. But I would just throw myself off a cliff. 3 at the same time. My God.
That's a lot of crying babies. And I feel like babies are going to set off other babies.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially they're triplets. So like at some point, and they are identical. So I think the sac just split, 3 different ways. And yeah, they think alike. So of course, yeah, they got that telepathic thing going on. Mm-hmm. Which, P.S. and I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Have you heard about the telepathy tapes?
I have not. What is this?
Emily. The telepathy tapes are about nonverbal autistic children who can read their parents' minds. So it's a podcast. Oh yeah, and it is so good. So the podcast, and they are legit. They have the parent in another room facing somewhere else, and the kid, they're showing the mom something, and the kid is like who can use like their computer or whatever, their board thing. Yeah. And so there are different episodes. So what came up early is they call it the hill. These kids can go to the hill. They all meet there telepathically. So they're all chilling at the hill, having, relationships and whatnot on the hill. I freaking love it. I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed.
Oh, I have to watch this now.
You do. It's all on YouTube, but it's just a podcast. It's a podcast, and people come on, but they talk about, and I 1000% believe in it. 1000%.
I agree. Speaking of things like this, and I feel like I already know the answer, but I have to ask: have you ever had your aura read?
I have not had my aura read. I have gone to I know. I want to go to your massage therapist. I gotta go holler at her real quick. I have taken mediumship classes, and I did give a reading, so I was able to tap into the energy and see it. And so like on the telepathy tapes, they were saying that teachers were able to connect with the children. So the children were like, she got it. And I just exactly let me first of all, I would get into an argument with a nonverbal child when I worked at the children's home. So but baby, I'd be on that hill twirling around having the best time. Like, oh, tell me about your day and who did what. Like, I would
Mhm.
be in all of their business. How I get in here?
Oh, I'm so obsessed with you. I'm not shocked at all. I'm not even a little bit shocked. I'm like, yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Told me
So
that story, I'd be like, "Was her name Cheryl?" Like, I wouldn't even 1,000%. I'd be like, "Evans Tillery? It was that bitch?" Yeah, I bet it was. Like, but I saw on Giggly Squad, which I don't know if you've watched that podcast or listened to it. It's oh god, it's my favorite. It's basically just like two incredibly funny women with all the jokes and all the giggles, and just anytime they can making fun of men. And I was like, checked all
love
my.
that.
But they had an aura reader come on, and they read both their auras, and then it is also she can like communicate with animals and like tell you like so
What your
she's
animal says?
yes. So she it's like Mystic Michaela, I think her name is on Instagram. But she came out and so she was like telling them like about their cats and what they want, and what they like, and what they don't like, and like all of these things. But I was like, I really want my aura read. So I feel like we have to find somebody and
That can read our auras for sure.
I feel like they should do it on the pod. Like I feel like they should come on and we should do this
I'm
live.
so nervous about what they're gonna tell me, but let's do it. I'm into it. Listen, it's
Yeah, I feel like you know somebody who knows somebody. I don't really know anybody.
yeah, I could definitely find someone. I'm sure. So yeah, a aura reader. All right, I'm on it. Yeah,
Because I just feel like magic. We have to know.
have to know. Well, I've had my natal chart read. Have you had your natal chart read?
I haven't had any of these things.
Oh yeah, no, listen, I loved it explains so much. So like I think I'm flighty, but I'm really not flighty. I've got 3 houses, 3 signs in one of my houses. So that's why I'm kind of like all over the place cuz they're kind of fighting for who's going to be in charge.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it was so validating for me that I was like, "Oh, yeah, like I like talking." So, all the report card like she says
And
Trell is fine, but she talks a lot.
so you gotta put her desk in the hallway.
And I'd be in a listen, I can't even get kidnapped, right? Because I'd be like, so tell me, like, how was your childhood? Like, what's going on? Like, what'd you eat for dinner? They would take my ass back. They were like, you know what? Never mind.
I just feel like they put your desk in the hallway and then it was quiet because everyone was writing. And they heard you in the hallway, like, "Hey, Miss Johnson, how you doing? You good?" Like, I feel like that was you. And they were like, "This kid, like, do your work."
That's exactly who I am as a yes, I am that way everywhere. So I do love that wherever I have been at work, I've been allowed to be that person. So I'm so grateful for that because I would just shrivel up and pass away if I had to do any sort of masking. It just wouldn't work for your girl.
Two things happened, and I feel like you're going to understand both of them. One, I had this conversation with someone the other day where I was like, I would not survive if they ever had to wire my jaw shut. Like something broke it. Take me out. I've
Yeah.
seen it happen. Take me out. I could never. I would be so ragey shaky because I had something to say. I wake up talking. I talk in my sleep. You know what this man's trying to convince me? He said, not last night, the day before. I woke up, something happened. I was yelled at him again because duh. And then I told him my tooth hurt. And I was like, my tooth hurts. And he said my whole hand was in my mouth, like, this tooth be hurting. I wonder what's up with that. Took hand out, passed back out. And I was like, you're a liar. That didn't happen. He was like, it did though. And I was like, we're not talking about it anymore. Why am I my hands in my mouth? I'm sleeping. What's wrong with me?
I love that. I love that. I woke up hitting E one day, like right before a tea party. I woke up, we were spooning and I felt like he was like squeezing me. And so I was like, why is he doing this? Like I told him to stop, like, ow, you're hurting me. And I had enough. So I woke up swinging and baby, he was not happy with me. But yet I had a dream the other night 2 nights ago, and I woke up mad, like, nope, because I knew you would do it. That's how you do, and I knew it. And he was like, and he's like, why are you? He's like, stop. He's like, comedians talk about that all the time. Like, don't punish me for your dreams. Oh, but he legit stopped talking to me. So when I woke up after I beat the shit out of him, apparently,
Mhm.
he was like, don't touch me. And I went, what's wrong with you? Like, what happened?
No,
And he's like, you hit me. I was like, well, I didn't know I hit you. Like, I, you know,
you
that.
needed it.
exactly. You were hurting me in my dream. I don't know what to tell you. I thought it was real.
See, I don't think I actually hit him, but he did wake up with, if like this was Sweet Baby Devin Angel's face, my fist right here. Like I was just like, I'm gonna let you know, been ready, stay ready. Okay. Like, so he just woke up and he's like, "Hmm?"
What is wrong with us that we wake up violent with our partners?
I ain't never hit nobody in my whole life, but I stay ready.
Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm telling you, I have to I have to walk myself off the ledge every time because I'm always like, and how far do we go? Like, do we burn it all the way down? And a
Mhm.
lot of times I'm able to get myself off the ledge, but there was a time at work, legit. I had a staff, he was playing with me, and not even playing with me. He was so much. And he walked in, he was like, "Yeah, so like you embarrassed me." And I'm like typing. And I said, "Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention." And I'm working. And he was like, "So like you gonna apologize?" Baby, that was it. All I know is I slammed my laptop down, stood up, and now I'm screaming. I swung the door open so much so that the pictures on my wall all fell down. And now he's like, "Sherelle," like he is devastated. "Sherelle." And I'm like, "Yo, now I'm in
Oh,
full belly stance, like, yo, I
now
told you."
it's always men. That's my opinion.
It is. And I called my boss, like, "Listen, you probably gonna have to suspend me because I just showed my entire ass here today." But I had enough. And that's the thing, like
Yep.
I do reach a boiling point. I realized I did that someplace else at another job. I had to let sis know. I had probably had on 5-inch stilettos and I came out them in her face to face, like, "What you want to do though?" And that's my
Mhm.
problem. I'm working on it though. I'm working, I'm working on how to try to temper him. This is little Napoleon in there, like, "You got to be quiet."
I mean, we already said this isn't therapy, so I took off that hat when we hit record. You do what you gotta do. None of my business.
Exactly. There we go.
My business, actually. So
Yeah. So, and I'm working through with my therapist. Can I also tell you, like, my therapist, she's 150.
love her.
I do, and she's
What does
now
she
breaking.
do? What does she do with you at 150? What's she doing with you? Is she just like this girl? We like it.
I really appreciate her. I really do. But yesterday I told her I needed mint. I had to go to the store to buy some mint. She's like, "I have mint." She's like, "You could just follow me home." And I was like, "Love
Oh,
that." So now, and I'm like waiting outside because I'm trying not to be intrusive. But I go inside. She's like, "Come on in." And I'm like, "All right." And she has this one room filled with nothing but plants. I loved it. So it's my full on inspiration for my front porch.
oh, that's. I love when therapists get to be a human being.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I loved that. I love that, she was like, and I've been with her for years. She know I ain't gonna come around there. I wouldn't know how to get to her house if I followed her. I wouldn't know how to get to her house if somebody paid me. Like I'd be like, with my no sense of direction having ass.
And you just wouldn't. Like, it's just not you.
It never, ever, ever. I adore her. So never, ever, ever. But yeah, she gave me mint and it smelled divine.
I love that for you. What a
Thank
sweet love story.
you. Yeah.
I feel like I had something else I wanted to tell you, but now it's gone from my brain.
Well, it
Mm,
happens, sis. It'll come back.
maybe next week. Maybe
Yeah,
next week I'll have it for
yeah.
you.
We'll give it a whirl.
All right, lovely humans. We shall see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.